So we'll continue our discussion on Savitri Veda Max for New Age mothers. And this is the period for Good Friday and Easter. So I want to discuss about the concept of evaluation game. See, Stephen Grams is a mathematician, political analyst, and he has written a book called Superior Being. If they exist, how it will know. Basically, he tried to develop a way to study the question of man, God, or superior being relationship using game theory. Okay? Yeah, so this we want to discuss. Okay? We want to discuss about a game. See, Stephen J. Brahms is a political analyst and uses game theory for analysis of political strategies. So he also written a book studying game theory and Bible. Actually, revelation game, the basic idea is it rational to believe in God? The most famous argument in favor of the belief is that Pascal, known as Pascal wager. Pascal was a mathematician, also he was a Christian believer, and he developed a Pascal wager. So his basic idea is, assuming that we will never know whether or not God exists, at least not in this world, Pascal advised that a prudent and rational person should believe. So how he says it, we'll see this. If it turns out that God does not exist, then the strategy comes with a reward of if it turns out that God does exist, then the strategy comes with a reward of infinite bliss in the afterlife. If God does not exist, the penalty is negligible. A few years of self-delusion. That okay, if fearing God, you try to live a morally good life, and it has no meaning finally. By comparison, if one believed that God did not exist, but this turned out to be false, one would suffer an eternity of torment. Faced with this option, it is rational to believe. So the Pascal wager is trying to say that you make decisions based on the possibilities. And how is the rational view? Pascal approach does not assume that God gives us any indication of, but God existence during our lifetime. So is God as, what is the role of the God in here? But now what if there is a God or some sort of superior being who does interact with us in this world? A superior being that plays a game with us. In this article, we take a rather unusual approach, asking if mathematical game theory can help shed some light on this question. So he is applying game theory for a study of this question. This is called a revelation game. The idea is like this. Superior being has two choices. He can reveal himself, he did not reveal. The person has two choices, believe or don't believe. Be faithful to evidence. And so if SB reveals him and then he has an evidence, then B is faithful to evidence, is a case. If he reveals and if he doesn't believe, it is unfaithful with despite evidence. Okay, don't reveal. Be faithful with evidence. Be unfaithful without evidence. So there are four combinations, four situations. Now what happens? We associate some utility value for these cases. Okay, this is the game theory. What happens is we associate some utility value for each situation, because these numbers actually that way represent. Say 3, 4. So the first number refers to SB. Second number refers to the P utility. The idea is if SB reveals and P believes, then SB it is the third base. See 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the idea is you are ranking the choices. Okay, the idea of ranking is like this. The goals listed above says ranking of P outcome. If the favorite outcome of P to believe without revelation. Okay, the idea is for B, P 3, 4 means P prefers this, most prefers. Okay. And now next, if it is that SB don't reveal, the number 4 2 means superior being prefers, this is the most preferred case. Of the 4, superior being prefers to be believed by P without revelation. That is the best case for him. Okay? Similarly, for the person, the best case is when he believes and it is revealed. That one choices is SB has revealed and P fails. That is the case where one is it's the lowest choice for P. Similarly, the 2-3 refers what SB doesn't reveal and P doesn't believe. This case is taken to be 2-3. So actually these are, based on this value you can decide how to make a decision. Okay, then this is the game theoretic representation of the situation. Okay, what are SB and P's best strategy? For SB it makes sense to not reveal himself. Okay, why? Because without revealing, this strategy is better when P selects belief, because SP prefers fork 2, superior being will prefer fork 2 to 3, 4. Okay, that means not revealed, believed is the best case for him. Okay, this is how these situations are analyzed. Okay, thank you.